Recording a singer or rapper is more than just pressing record. If you want to do it right and get the best quality out of your recordings, it requires a lot of attention to many different things. Let's take a look at what they are. What's up YouTube, it's IDs, I hope you're doing great. Today I'm gonna talk about 5 things not to do when you record a singer in your home studio. And I swear if you avoid doing those things, you and your clients will be way more satisfied of every recording session you make together. Before we start, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're the first one to know every time I release new videos about music production. Also, in the description you will find a link to an ebook that talks about the basics of vocal mixing in the field of pop and hip-hop music. If I were you,
I know what I'll do.
Let's dive into the heart of the matter. The first thing not to do when recording a singer is to skip the preparation phase. Believe me, if you prepare your recording session well before the singer arrives in your studio, you increase tenfold your chances of a trouble-free session. But what does preparation involve? Well, it involves a lot of different things if you really want to get it right. The first thing is to prepare your microphone. Make sure you put it on its stand and plug it in. Activate phantom power if it's a condenser mic. And also a little detail that can really please the singer, adjust the microphone height to the singer's height.
Okay, let's get it, dude. Let's get it.
Bro, if you have a preamp, adjust the input gain. If you have an interface, make sure everything is set up properly for recording. Also, prepare everything concerning your DAW and computer. If you have a recording template, open it before the singer arrives. Import the instrumental if you have one. Make sure the inputs are correctly set up. And finally, don't forget to test that everything's working properly, because unexpected problems can always happen, even in the cleanest setups. If you do all that, the singer will already be satisfied just by arriving at the studio. The second thing you really need to avoid is neglecting the vocal warm-up. I know some singers are so good that you would think that they don't need a warm-up to sing well, but even the best singers need one. And besides the technical aspects, a good warm-up will also enable the singer to be mentally ready. You know, giving the singer a few minutes of warm-up allows him or her to feel confident, to get comfortable with the song or instrumental, and also to forget all the potential problems he or she might have in life, because yes, we all have problems we want to forget. In short, the warm-up will allow the singer to be in his or her own world and to be 100% focused on the performance. This will increase productivity and efficiency tenfold for each take. The warm-up time will also allow you to take all the time you need to adjust your input gain or your external gear if you use some. It may seem like a waste of time at first glance, but the time you will actually save is clearly non-negligible. Number 3 is overlooking headphone monitoring. This is probably the aspect that 90% of amateur producers and sound engineers neglect. Don't think that for singers, having only their voice and the other elements of the song completely flat in their headphones is enough, because
It's not.
I mean, a lot of them will tell you, yes, it's okay, don't worry about it, I will deal with it. But in reality, even if they might say the opposite, a singer will always make the best takes when he or she feels in the universe of the song. And that's exactly what good headphone monitoring is all about. You want the singer to recording to be completely in their own world, in their own bubble. So the ultimate goal is to create a comfortable atmosphere in their ears. By the way, if you have an Apple interface, you can create headphone mixes totally independent of your own monitoring, which is super convenient for everyone. Another thing you have to avoid if you want to get the best quality out of a recording is to ignore the editing and post-processing phase. If you often watch music production tutorials on YouTube, you've probably already heard this quote, which simply says, mix what you record as you go. This means that if you want to get the best final quality after editing, mixing and mastering, you must process all your takes as soon as possible. So ideally, as soon as you have a chance during the recording process, try to clean up the noise, add a touch of compression, equalize the frequency spectrum of the vocals, and maybe add a few effects like reverbs or delays to get you closer to what the mix will sound like. Now you might say, why the hell would I do that? And the answer is quite simple. Because the sooner you process your recordings, the more productive everyone will be for the rest of the production process. And if you procrastinate, there is no doubt that at some point in the process, you're gonna say, I should have done that sooner. By processing your takes early, you make your life more comfortable for yourself afterwards. And also for all the people who work around the project, like the mixing engineer or the producer. Okay, the last one is actually an addition of all the previous things we've seen in this video. And it is not sending a rough mix at the end of the recording session. Not doing this is like saying to the singer, okay, thank you for singing, now give me my money and bye-bye. See you never. No, honestly, you can't do that. You can't let the artist leave your studio at the end of the session with actually nothing. The artist who comes recording at your studio must leave with something to listen to afterwards. You know, I think it's just a form of respect, and also the singer will be super happy if you send a rough mix. And also sending a rough mix, and especially a good one with a reliable processing and a well-drawn artistic direction, will definitely increase the final quality of what you just recorded. Because it might give you more ideas for the mix, or give the artist more ideas or suggestions for the rest of the process. A good rough mix doesn't have to be perfect and to sound super clean. It only has to be easily listenable and, more importantly, to give an accurate creative direction to the song. So next time you record a singer or rapper, take the time to think about all these things and to send a nice rough mix at the end of the session. And I swear the artist will thank you for that. That is it for this video. I hope these 5 things will help you in your next recording session and will please the artist you're working with. Before you leave, make sure you drop your like and subscribe to this channel if you want to get more interesting information about music production. Thank you for watching all the way through. See you soon. Bye bye.